Hey guys, Remix Skylanders back. I know I've been not here for about a month or so, but getting some things organized and situated. But great news, in 1 month of my YouTube channel starting, I have hit 10,000 views on my first imaginators video. So I have to bring you guys another one for the stuff that I've been working on. Here we got Flare Wolf with Ninjini swords. I've turned Hoodsicle into a brawler. I used Eyebrawl's fists, turned him into a brawler. This is one of my favorites. This is Grave Clobber conquering Chop Chop. I used a bunch of Chop Chops for the base, and I used Tree Rex's arms. About 14 different Chop Chops were used in the creating of this. Got a Chopscotch with Lobstar's arms. Made them a little darker, some shades of blue. Maybe I'll do another one, change up the color of the stars and stuff. I did this one for the release of the Cursed Tiki Temple, my Wildstorm. This is one I got a great feedback on from Instagram. I used a Thunderbolt sword. This is Taekwon Crow with Blastzone's arms. We have the Chompy Mage with Bad Juju's arms. I started to do kind of an evolved version, but it didn't come out the way I wanted, so I had to tweak it. This is my Patriot Airstrike. From somebody on Instagram, I believe Sky mentions. I don't remember, but somebody told me to do this, and I kind of tweaked it to my own little way of doing it. Airstrike with a little bald eagle. Next one, it's just a basic repaint of the Grave Clobber. I thought the metallic blue on his arms didn't make sense. If you're 1,000 years old, you wouldn't have shiny blue metallic color, and you would look aged. So I tried to age him. Me and Frynut Gamer from Instagram. He also has a YouTube page. He came up with the idea of the Day of the Dead Pinata. I came up with the idea of using the skull from the Darklight Crypt in place of, he was going to use the Fiesta head. I thought that it would be too small, so we kind of tweaked it up, and I turned his drawing into real life. This is my cross between Spyrise and Crankcase. Here, they say Crankcase and Spyrise are related, so I wanted to do something that mixed them together. I also did a St. Patrick's Day version of Crankcase, but I do not have it. I sold it. If you want to see it, it's on my Instagram. My Instagram is remix_Skylanders. Check it out. I will be doing another St. Patrick's Day version to have in my collection. Also, I turned Boom Bloom into a sorcerer. I gave her the staff of Pit Boss. I made her a little more greener. Made the bulbs, the flower bulbs on top of her head red like roses, so when they bloom, a little contrast here. In my first video, I had given her Ambush the sword. I took it off to do another custom, which this is the custom that I gave it to. I did Mr. Cat's bottom, Pit Boss's top, Ambush the sword. What do you guys think? Another Taekwon Crow with Lobstar's hands. I did the blue theme, the blue and black. Turn him into a ninja. And now I got, for those of you who are bummed that we didn't get a Heartbreaker Buckshot, I was the first one to do a Heartbreaker Buckshot. The only thing I couldn't do is get the arrow to be perfectly clear. If anybody would like one of these, I am making more. And I am selling them for the people that really want them in their collection. I sold a few to people. We got Crash. I did a dark Crash. Striker Hero Camel. He did one similar. I kind of did my own little spin on it. And then I did a blue version. Just something different. No, there's no rhyme or reason to the color scheme. I just wanted to. This was the first Crash I did, and then I did this one. I just wanted something to do a Crash custom, and then Striker said, "Oh well, I did a dark one." I said, "Well, that would be cool. I could do a dark version of this and dark version of Cortex, which is the Cortex is still in the making." So we got that. Everybody said they wanted Taekwon Crow to be a little more like he was in the game, where he was holding a sword or two swords. But I gave him Nightlight sword. I like the blue color theme on him, color scheme on him. I have Hoodsickle. Gave him Chain Reaction's arms, bloodied him up a little bit, and he's kind of like a dark version with blood on the chainsaw swords. I gave Starcast Wallop's arms, made them more earthy colored, with his 4 hammers. If you think he's crazy with 4 stars, now he has 4 hammers. Imagine the damage he could do with that. I gave Bad Juju Ember's arms. Kind of matched the arms to everything else. Chain Reaction with Kaboom's arms and cannon. I made him more humanist. These arms were kind of a pain in the butt to put on, but I got it to work, and it turned out better than I thought it would. This little combination here is Wolfgang's top, Crankcase's bottom. These are kind of like my little Frankenstein creation for Imaginators, my first true one. I got a very good reaction on Facebook and on Instagram with this one. We got Ember here with Ninjini's arms. I didn't do much but change the arms and match the arms to the body. In my opinion, there's a whole lot going on with Ember here. I did this one. I gave Mr. Cat Pit Boss's legs. For once, he doesn't have 4 legs. He only has 2 legs. But as Pit Boss doesn't have legs either. He's a snake. But it gives him the illusion that he has 2 legs. I felt like I didn't need to paint this one because it looks good just the way it is. But I may paint him. This is one of my creations here. Shortcut with Chompy Mage's arms. It started out as a joke, but then it turned out actually better than I had anticipated. I matched the colors up here with the colors here. Gave him the staff. Here we got Barbella. I turned Barbella into a human and gave her Tough Luck's arms. This one also turned out much better than I had anticipated. I really enjoy this one. And we have, I showed this one to you in the Jawbreaker video and in the Imaginator video, unpainted. But here he is painted. I gave him like the steel gray blue look to him. For those of you who are wondering where I got the pieces from, this is a Jawbreaker body, the Nightmare Express face, and Chain Reaction's swords and arms. I gave, this is Nightlight with Hoodsickle's arms. I turned in kind of a red and black angel demon. This is Nightlight with Taekwon Crow's arms. I turned them all, everything's white and gold to match everything. And I did a wildfire with Taekwon Crow's arms as well. This is not an imaginator, but I did give him Hoodsickle's arms and weapon. So that's all the imaginators that I have done in the last month. So I got 3 things in the work. This is Cortex with Splat's arms. I'm not quite sure on the color scheme yet, but it'll come. I started a piñata with double lollipops. I always liked them with the double lollipops. And I got a Starcast on Mr. Cat's bottom. So you got basically 8 limbs. I haven't got around to painting this one yet. So, well, I forgot one imaginator. This is one that I feel has come out better than most of the ones that came out. This is my Kingpin. I kind of gave him the icy weapons, and everybody says the new legendary colors, but the red and the gold. But that's about it, guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, just leave me a message. I also did this one. This one really is an Imaginator one, but it has Flare-Wolf's arms. This is the Firecracking bottom, Terrafin top, and Flare-Wolf's arms and cannon. I colored the cannon a while ago to kind of make it look jadish, so I made my own jade, Terrafin, Firecracking, Flare-Wolf combination. Alright, that's truly it for my Imaginators. Again, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, tell everybody. Any characters you want to see, anything you want to know how to do, a how-to video is coming up very soon. So let me know, and I'll see you guys on the other side.